Hello guys, welcome to my Czech channel. This is a channel where I'm gonna be showing you tutorials on how to do stuff. And for the first tutorial that we're ever gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to upgrade from Windows 7 to Windows 10. Because we all know Windows 7 was iconic. And there's probably not a doubt that some of you watching this video is on Windows 7. And today we're gonna show you two parts. We're gonna show you how to get a supported operating system that's not unsupported, and we're also gonna show you how to make it look a lot more like Windows 7. So let's get started with this. For reference, we're upgrading the Windows 10 here. 11 just came out, I know, but still, Windows 10 would be easier to transform. Okay, so let's get started with this video. Okay, so this is probably going to be your average machine. This is probably going to be your average machine for you guys watching, and I'm going to show you how to upgrade the Windows 10 with it. So what you're going to do is going to open up your web browser of choice. Mine is Google Chrome, but whatever you guys' are, it doesn't really matter. And what we're going to do is we're going to type in download Windows 10. And once you look that up, you will see some results on the web. The one we're going to click on is download Windows 10 disk image ISO file. And then we're going to give it a second to load. Alright, now it'll show this screen right here. Create Windows 10 installation media. To get started, you will first need to have a license to install Windows 10, and then you can download and run the media creation tool. For more information on how to use this tool, see the instructions below. You won't need to see those instructions because you're watching my tutorial, and I'll show you how to do this step by step. So what we're going to do is we're going to click Download Tool Now. Hold on. What we're going to click is Download Tool Now. And then it'll start downloading the media creation tool. Okay, that was a pretty quick download, and it might take longer depending on your internet speed, but once you do it, we're going to close out your web browser and open up the Files app. Go to your Downloads folder and double click on it. It'll ask you this prompt right here. Do you want to allow the following programs to make changes to this computer? We're going to hit yes at this prompt. Now, it'll take a few seconds for this to show up, but it'll show up a screen showing Windows. Yep, here we go. Now it'll say getting a few things ready. So we're just going to wait for it to do that. This might take a minute or two depending on your internet connection, but don't worry if it's not loading up immediately. This will take some time. Okay, it'll ask you for the license agreement and terms. If you want to, you can scroll through it. That's up to you though, but I just click accept. And we have to wait a few more minutes for it to get some more things ready. Okay, now it's asking, what do you want to do? So there's two options here. Upgrade this PC now, and it says create installation media. We're going to click the one that says upgrade this PC now and click next. Okay, now at this point, it'll start downloading the Windows 10 image from Microsoft. So at this point, I'm going to cut the video to back when it's done with this. This will take a little while. Okay, that took a few minutes, but we're almost done with the download. Okay, now it'll verify your download, which I believe takes a few seconds. If it takes more than a few seconds, then I will pause the video. Like I said, the download took for a few minutes for me, but it could take longer. Like, if your internet speed is not really the max of the line anything, don't, it might take up to 20 minutes just to download it. So feel free to step away from your computer while this process is happening. Yeah, it looks like this is going to take a minute. Oh, wait, there we go. Now it's going to say creating Windows 10 media, which is the next step that will take a little while. I will get back to you guys again once this is close to being done. Okay, we just finished that part, and now the app closed and then reopened, and now it should say checking your PC. This will take a few moments. Okay, guys, it just changed to we're getting a few things ready. So now, guys, we just want to wait for the setup. We're going to let it do whatever it needs to do to be able to get ready. Okay, guys, now we're at the product key part of it. Now you will need to input this, and you can get a code online for now just to be able to do the upgrade process, and I need to go scoop one up, so when I find one, I'll let you know what to type. Okay, guys, so when you get to this point, type in this key. I'll read it out for you. W269N WF9VC984J6C97838GX. So type that in and click next when you're ready. Okay, now you'll go through the license agreement, which, again, you read this, and then once you read it, you can click accept. Now it will make sure you're ready to install, which will take like a few minutes. And by the way, during this process, your fans may ramp up. So don't worry about if your fans are getting loud or high. It's just normal for them. Alright, now it's going to get updates by checking for them. Make sure that the Windows 10 setup has everything needed to go by checking for updates, and then we'll get ready. I'll cut the video when it's done with this. Okay, now it's making sure we're ready to install. Now this says it'll take a few minutes, so we'll just wait for that. I don't need to cut this time because it's a shorter time than it was. By the way, I'm not sure if you can hear inside of my video recording, but if you can hear it, my fans are going up and down, so it's just normal for that to happen. And don't be scared if your fans sound like they're ramping up to the max. That's just normal for them. Okay guys, I might need to cut the video. Making sure your PC has enough space. I'm recording, right? Hold on. Yes, I'm recording. Alright, so it says making sure your PC has enough space. This is the final step before we start the installation. By the way, ignore the times I actually switch from my PC to this one. I'm doing this in a VM, but this is the same process as it would be on a real computer. Okay, now it says ready to install. And it'll show you the recap that you got. Install Windows 10 Pro, or it might say Home for you, depending on what version of Windows 7 you have. And then it'll say keep personal files and apps. Make sure that this is correct, and then once it is, click install. And now it'll take you to a full screen window saying installing Windows 10. And this will take a while, it says. So, this will take a while, like it says, and I will cut the video for you guys to not have to wait through this painful process. Okay guys, it says your PC will restart in a few moments. Now we just need to wait for it to restart, and yeah. Ignore any background noise you're hearing. I'm playing on 2 laptops. Playing a game on one and then doing this on the other. Okay guys, so now the computer's actually restarting. And now it's showing is booting up into the Windows 10 UI. Now it'll show working on updates, and it says don't turn off your PC, this will take a while. So now this will take a while, so I'm gonna cut again. Windows looks like it's very close to being done with the update. Okay, we just got into the login screen at the perfect time. This is from Windows 7 to Windows 10. As you can see, just on the login screen, before we even log into the operating system, it already looks a lot different than other Windows versions. So now we're actually going to log into the computer. Now it'll show this prompt. Hi, we've got some updates for your PC. This might take several minutes. Now this will take several minutes, so just leave it during the screen and let it do its thing because it's just applying updates and getting your PC ready for use. This will take a few minutes, so yeah, cut. It's going to scroll through messages, so I'm just going to update you on each one. Now it says these updates help you protect it. These updates help protect you in an online world. Almost there. All right. Now it said almost there, and now it took me to this screen. Now it's asking me to choose privacy settings for my device. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna Windows 7 has a lot of privacy features, and I really don't like it to share this data, so I'm going to turn off everything except location, because we need our location, right? Okay, now hit accept. Okay, now it's taking us to the desktop of Windows. It's asking us if we want to browse with Microsoft Edge, and we'll do that later. So for now, we're just going to click maybe later. And now, welcome to the new UI of Windows 10. This is the upgrade from Windows 7. Now, you may like the default stock UI that comes with Windows 10 with its all new start, all new start menu, or you might just like a lot of things about it. And if that's fine, you can leave the video now because you have Windows 10. But if you still want to feel a bit more like Windows 7, stick in this video because we're going to show you some tips to bring you back to a more Windows 7 looking like experience. Okay, hold on guys. I need to update my virtual drivers. Give me a minute. Okay, so I just had to do a quick update on my virtual drivers, and now we're ready to continue the done. Now we're ready to continue the tour on how to do it. Now we're going to open up our web browser that we used last time before we did this whole upgrade. And one thing we're going to look up if you want to more Windows 7 experiences, Classic Shell. And we're going to go to the website, and we're going to download it. Now, Classic Shell Setup. We're opening up. And just click next, agree to the license, check that, and then hit install. Now, it'll ask you for permissions. Uncheck view readme file and then open up, hit finish. Now when you click on the Windows startup menu, it'll show settings for classic start menu. So Windows 7 style is the one we want, and we'll get to replacing the start button later. So for now, when you now click on the start menu, Yes, now as you can see, we have a Windows 7 themed type of start menu. And now, to make it look a bit better, we're gonna hide the task view button. We're gonna hide the Cortana button. We are going to go to the toolbar, the search option, and hit hidden. Does this look more familiar? Windows 7. And I think Windows 7 would stop your theming options, sadly, so you can't do theming no more. And also, didn't you like that arrow effect? There's this one program, Arrow for Windows 10, called Arrow Glass. Okay, now once it downloads, we're gonna click it, hit yes, agree, you can check that or not. We're gonna leave it unchecked, and we're gonna hit install here. It might not work right now because this Windows 10 just came out with a new update. So it'll take the creators a little bit of time to be able to support this version, but most of the time it would usually start working. But anyways, that's my tips. And also, I forgot to mention, you can unpin the apps that were not there in Windows 7 to make it more like Windows 7. And again, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!